welcome to the second episode of my podcast called Miraki. And today, my guest is someone who I have been training with for the last 9 months now. So let me tell you a little about my fitness journey. Of course, I've been working out for the last, I would say, about 15 years and more. Um, it hasn't been a regular stint for me. I have taken my breaks, I have gotten bored, or I have gone back to it thanks to my profession, what I do. Uh, it's almost like workout हमारे काम का प्रोफेशन का बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा बन जाता है. आई एम समवन हु हैज़ लर्नड as I have done more things, whether it's through internet, it's through seeing other people, it's through speaking to trainers and all of that. लेकिन although I enjoy working out, I have never had a personal trainer in my life. I was like, मैं कर लूँगी अपने आप, एंड करते करते काफ़ी साल बीत गए. और पिछली साल मुझे ऐसा एहसास हुआ कि अभी मुझे किसी की ज़रूरत है नॉट जस्ट टू पुश माई सेल्फ, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि अगर मुझे कुछ करना होता है तो मैं खुद ही कर लेती हूँ. आई एम क्वाइट सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड दैट वे. बट आई थिंक आई वॉन्टेड टू restart my fitness journey. I wanted to understand what does fitness mean to me, and what should it mean. Is there somebody out there who can make me fall in love with the idea of exercising, the idea of workouts, idea of fitness once again? And I happened to meet someone called Suraj. Hi Suraj, welcome to my podcast. We started last year in March sometimes.
Yes.
So March 2023. So I want to directly jump to the very important and essential question. What does fitness mean to you?
I feel like when it comes to fitness, we as humans are not just about physical fitness, there's also mental fitness, and we've spoken about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like both are quite interdependent. If one wants to feel physically strong, they should have that mental ability to push themselves to work on this physical fitness. But it is equally important, and how you feel physically also affects mentally. So I feel like they go hand in
Hand in
hand.
hand, yeah.
But what I personally focus on is physical fitness, because that's what I'm certified for. It's a constant journey of working on yourself, working on this body that you're living in, you're spending most of the time. I think physical fitness in the simplest terms would be your body's ability to function internally and externally without any pain or complications, and just efficiently.
One of the first conversations we had was about awareness,
Yeah.
about mindfulness.
Yeah.
Now, these are terms that people correlate these terms to something like mental health,
Yeah.
or say emotional health or spiritual health.
Yes.
Right? But nobody really talks about it in the physical realm.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that was one thing that made me go like, oh, okay, that's interesting, because over the last 10 years and more, mindfulness and awareness has engulfed my life. मतलब मैं हर चीज को, my life has become about that.
Yeah.
And when you as a trainer came into my life and you spoke about these words, I was like, I think he's the right one. So what does mindfulness, awareness mean when you talk about it in the physical fitness zone?
I think being aware or being informed or just having a perspective towards whatever any kind of project that you're working on, I feel like you need to be very well informed of what you're getting into. Likewise, physically when you are training or when you are working out, or it's good to know about your own body, because we as humans all over the years, we develop a lot of injuries, we develop a lot of dependencies on certain sides. For example, right side, left side weakness, or sleeping on the right side, sitting on the left side, leaning towards your left side, leaning ahead. These are certain ways I feel like we function on a day to day basis, but
And
we are
in a
not.
very unconscious way, हमें पता भी नहीं चलता हम कितने सालों से एक साइड को या एक पार्ट को एक्स्ट्रा यूज
ज्यादा
कर रहे हैं.
ज्यादा काम कर रहे हैं और उसमें कंफर्ट पाते हैं हम, और
Yeah.
उसी में हम रह जाते हैं. सो आई फील लाइक फिजिकली ट्रेनिंग और वर्किंग ऑन योर बॉडी इज इक्वली इम्पोर्टेंट. बीइंग अवेयर इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप.
Yeah.
अवेयरनेस नहीं है, तुम वर्कआउट कर रहे हो, तुम जाकर जिम में चेस्ट प्रेस कर रहे हो, पुशअप लगा रहे हो, स्क्वाट लगा रहे हो, इट वोंट मैटर, बिकॉज तुमको पता ही नहीं है कि क्या साइड क्या है, तुमको अंडरस्टैंडिंग ही नहीं है कि कौन से मसल्स एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स आई फील लाइक अवेयरनेस इन टर्म्स ऑफ say deeper muscles, जैसे कि let's just say if we are doing a leg lower body workout, it's good to activate your glutes so that you know you are using the entire lower body on its own,
Yeah.
and not just working on certain bigger muscles.
Yeah.
So I think that awareness helps you understand such deeper things, to focus more, I feel like.
And I think it's actually the base.
Yeah.
I mean, आप जब भी आप किसी भी people have shorter goals,
Yeah.
and then people have transformations in mind.
Yeah.
Right? And I believe in transformations. अगर आपको कुछ करना है तो इस तरीके से करो that the results or the fruits of it
Yeah.
last forever. Right? So I feel that जब मैं कोई भी नई चीज शुरू कर रही हूँ जिसके बारे में मुझे नहीं पता है, राइट, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आप उनकी हेल्प लेते हैं जिनकी वो फील्ड है, जिनकी
Yes.
एक्सपर्टीज है, राइट. और तो मेरा तो द वे आई लाइक टू अप्रोच एनी ऑफ इट इज टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम स्क्रैच, टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द बेस. कि द गोल इज नॉट कि मुझे 2 महीने में बॉडी बना दो, मुझे
Yeah.
ऐसा दिखना है, बट आफ्टर दैट व्हाट, how do I sustain it without knowing without understanding my body in the process. When I started my journey and when we started it together last year, I want us to, I remember we spent, I think, the first 3-4 months only on opening up,
Yeah.
right?
Mobility.
And opening up. Speak to me a little about that.
Okay, I feel like most of us do not have a clarity on what is mobility. Just being mobile, like you can take it anywhere, you can use it to the best possible within that area. So our body has joints and muscles which need to be mobile. What I mean by that is, a lot of people say that okay, I'm here, ये मेरा ऐसे ही है body. हमारा बॉडी वैसे नहीं रहता है ऑब्वियसली, बिकॉज तुम यूज़ नहीं कर रहे हो उसको एफिशिएंट वे में, और वो जो जॉइंट है उसका जो बेस्ट एबिलिटी है टू मूव सर्टेन
Best
वे,
potential.
यस,
Yeah.
वो तुम अचीव ही नहीं कर रहे हो बिकॉज यू नेवर डन इट.
You've never pushed, you've never activated it enough to
Yeah.
actually even use it.
Yeah, you've not activated and you've directly gotten into bigger terms. Like it's like not studying alphabets or letters and directly jumping into making sentence or writing an essay.
Yeah.
It's difficult, it's
Yeah.
overwhelming,
Yeah.
and you can't do it. And I feel like that's where most people go wrong. So I feel like alphabets are mobility here. You need to be aware, you need to be able to move and open up your body
Activate
first.
every single part of your
Yeah,
body.
yeah. And I feel like it's like an organization. If everyone is doing their job, then it seems very easy and everyone's very happy. Likewise, your body also has these little muscles and organs and everything. When we function and when we use them properly, everyone's happy and you feel happy. I think you are very pain free and you are less um, in general sad or lethargic. I think
Yes,
these are
yes.
emotions that come with anger also is a part of this, wherein when you feel,
Frustration, yes.
yeah, physically when you feel very tight. And now we are at a point where we are aware that oh, I feel very tight here, that's why I'm very cranky. When my neck is this way, I know what it's triggering.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is very important, and I think because of mobility we are able to work it out and ease things out,
Yeah.
which makes that gives us a clear foundation to work on.
Yeah. I think one of the things I want to mention here is I'll take a little credit for that.
Yeah.
The fact that when Suraj was, as I said, for 3-4 months we would do sessions and हम लोग सिर्फ opening up कर रहे हैं, mobility पे focus कर रहे हैं, activation कर रहे हैं, and Suraj will be like, listen, we'll have to do this for a while. I like almost like I hope you're okay, and I was like, of course I'm okay, and that was, I think, very new to him, and of course new to me in a way that ऐसा ज़्यादातर होता नहीं है. Every time someone is paying you
Yeah.
to train me, you're like, I want results. We are so result oriented कि उसके लिए जो काम चाहिए, you don't understand, you don't even have the ability to understand कि आगे वाला आपको अगर A से शुरू करा रहा है तो क्यों करा रहा है.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, in your head, I'm sure there were times there would be a fear of कीर्ति ने बंद कर दिया तो, because what if she thinks कि मैं कुछ करा नहीं रहा हूँ and nothing is happening,
Yeah.
right? Which is a legit fear, because I think so many people approach training from that sense, like personal trainers when they are taken, they are mostly in the state of fear of losing their jobs कि मैंने results नहीं दिया 2 महीने में तो I'm out.
Yeah.
So they're like, fuck the shit, fuck the foundation.
Yeah.
Let's just give them what they want.
Yeah.
Now here is when I would like to talk about, if you are taking on a personal trainer, it's not just about a good body. It's not just about looking good. It will happen. It will happen eventually. It is an eventuality. But it is about understanding your own body, right? Which is exactly what we have spoken about. And guys, I can't tell you enough about how empowered that makes me feel. I think that's the exact word. Because today, when I have, things in my body, I know that अच्छा ये दर्द हो रहा है तो ये टाइट होगा. अच्छा अभी वर्कआउट मिस नहीं करती हूँ because जितना I need to keep moving.
Yeah.
Right? So this idea of keeping the movement going, because every time because it's like a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
आपने वर्कआउट किया, आपको बॉडी सोर हो गई, स्टिफ हो गई, फिर आपने अगले दिन आपको बहुत दर्द हो रहा है बॉडी में, यू आर लाइक आज नहीं करते यार, आज रेस्ट करते हैं, एंड दैट सोरनेस, दैट स्टिफनेस डजंट गो ऑन इट्स ओन. It doesn't go with rest, it goes with movement. Please talk a little about that.
So I feel like what you just spoke, I feel like makes totally sense, and it is connected to movement. I think movement, as humans, we are supposed to move. That's a basic thing. That is where awareness is important. That is why I feel like everything that we spoke about correlates to movement. And if one wishes to start somewhere, they need to start with whatever interest they have at this point. Create this habit of movement. You need to remind yourself that you have to move. Start with running, start with walking, start with skipping. Do something that creates this habit. I think movement is very habit oriented, and I feel like physical fitness can only be taken care if there is a good habit, a habit of moving, a habit of working on strength, a habit of stretching, a habit of eating right, a habit of just being mindful about this body that you're living in.
But it's like the chicken and egg situation ना, habit form करने के लिए करना पड़ेगा ना काम, कि वो habit जाके बने, right? So I think a lot of people are probably stuck in that space of अरे करे ना करे क्या करे, so
People want a body, but they have
घर बैठे बैठे,
but उनको काम करना पड़ेगा वो body के लिए, but उनको करना नहीं.
it's amazing how people want to do what they want to do, and a lot of us work towards that, especially when it comes to careers, right? हम मेहनत करते हैं, we put in all the effort. When it comes to pursuing a girl or a boy or a partner, आप मेहनत करते हैं, right? तो how do you expect miracles to happen if you don't pursue, if you don't persevere, if you don't go after it, right? I think one of the things that I want to talk about is the next thing is what is the right age to start working out?
Well, honestly, I think abroad people do start working out from the age of 13, or as soon as they they
When they
reach.
hit puberty?
Yeah, I think roughly there they start, but I feel like roughly 16 or 18, if you want to be so specific, 18. A lot of people used to tell me that I started working out at the age of 16. Let the kid know what it wants to pursue. Does it want to go for a weight training class or a spinning class or a swimming class? I feel like as kids start growing older, I feel something interest oriented or sport oriented. There is something, some kind of physical involvement that they engage in. That's a good start for them to understand, okay, what they want to pursue. Do they want to swim? Do they want to go for weight training? Do they want to go for spinning? At least there is a willingness to go, because I feel like right from school, because you've been doing it as a habit, you can just continue and take it ahead, and then eventually develop interest in whatever form of training you want to specifically go for. Even if it's yoga, just I feel like
Yeah.
something you should be doing, and it's not restricted to any kind of age bracket, in my opinion. I feel unless and until you are you have some serious issues, you need to rest, heal, and unless there's some internal damage that you've done already, or you have complications that you are born with, that's a different thing. But I feel like otherwise anyone and everyone should be moving and working on
Till
their
they
body.
die.
Yeah, I feel like I know a lot of people. I used to train someone who was 72 with Alzheimer's, and again, training was for them more about recollecting or redirecting their body to just do these things.
The
Just
muscle memory.
touching,
Yeah.
yeah, again, it's just training to muscle. Again, it's not very goal oriented, that he doesn't want to look a certain way, but he's still doing it because, again, people around him are taking that decision
Yeah.
to, okay, because they know if we physically stop moving, we won't feel the best in the head. And at old age, that's a very weird space to be at. And so I think training is for anyone and everyone. Even if you are injured, there are other body parts you can move.
Yeah.
If your body is not moving at all,
People move now. People move a lot of their fingers on the phones.
yeah, and
Isn't that amazing? Is that enough? Doesn't
they
that-
think
doesn't that count as moving?
only if that could burn calories and get you six pack abs, I feel anyone and everyone would do that.
Another question. While having interests in say running and swimming, or any kind of cardio
Yeah.
stuff is great. When do you think it's time for people to take working out at the gym, weight training, core training? When should that become the focus?
Well, I feel like it's very subjective because our everyone's genetics is so different. Some are born with good core strength also. Again, how and what you do as a child determines a lot about how you develop as
Of course.
an adult, because if you've been a little athletic,
Active and
then
yeah.
I think it's easier for you to understand. You're self-aware right from your childhood, but as we grow up, I think that kind of goes away. So
But
there's
Suraj, I kind of disagree on this in terms of, like, I used to play badminton from the time I was in second standard, and I played lots of it, right? So I was very active during my growing up years. But still, what I'm understanding about my body what I've understood in the last 9 months,
yeah.
मुझे नहीं पता था यार. I have been into it, but then I have never understood these things. So I think being aware and being active are still two different things.
It
And
is
that's why we
totally.
need more people like you.
It is. I mean, thank you so much. But I feel like there are a lot of things that we've spoken about it as kids. If you get a good teacher, you are sorted. Your kid is going to grow up with so much of knowledge and awareness that he won't need a physical fitness trainer eventually.
Yeah.
This is what I told you when I met you first. My whole job is to teach people, develop that interest, and let them be on their selves. But again, I feel like if someone develops that interest, they would be training with you till the end, because they are on the journey
They're
of
always
working.
learning something. There's always more to learn, and.
Yeah, so I feel like you need that drive. There
Yeah.
needs to be that drive in you to constantly work on this awareness. no matter what you are learning and where you are learning from, but I feel like your coach, your teacher, they are very important. Invest in a good coach, invest in a good teacher. Sometimes quality is expensive. In fact, most of the times quality is expensive, but if I feel like everyone prioritize very differently, and in India I feel at this point, or else how I have grown up around and with, there was no awareness about physical fitness whatsoever. Gym was for people who want to have a great body, or directly a fitness model, or this is again a common perception that people have in your head.
Yeah, I mean, that's the limitation of how we look at fitness. So, fitness is, as you said, fitness is not just about having a great body, which I feel is anyway a result of regularly working out.
Yeah.
But it's more about having a pain-free, mobile body which you are aware of, which is in your control,
Yeah.
and you work on fitness so that when you are spending the rest of the 23 hours doing whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
you can, that body can support you in ways that it actually can, like, talking about its potential. So for me, that is what working out is about, now. Because how important is weight training? While you have been doing sports, this, that, whatever, I think weight training at some point is very, very important,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like anyone and everyone should start with weight training beyond the age of 18, because we need to strengthen. You can definitely start with mobility, you can definitely start with body weight, you can do all of that. But I feel like beyond a point, you should be well aware about how to progress there.
Yeah.
You can do body weight wise also constantly, there's a progression. You can do that. But again, that needs a lot of guidance, that needs a lot of information backhand.
Yeah.
If a person is working out by themselves, they won't have that knowledge for sure. That's why there is a certification course. There are degrees that
But there are all
people
kinds
do.
of people who are certified. So I don't even know how legit are these certificates, these courses.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a hit and trial. Like,
Yeah.
finding the right person, I think in any sphere of life, is not just about degree hai
Yeah.
ya course kiya hai. It is much more than that. And I think it also depends on the person who is looking for one, कि आपको क्या चाहिए, and आपकी कितनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है to be able to see that how is a Suraj different from
Others.
from others, right?
Yeah.
So you also need to have that, um, I think, the talent or the
Yeah.
wisdom to be like, okay, this is the person for me, right? Talking about, now that we have spoken a little about fitness, I want to move to the topic of my favorite topic, food.
Of
Which
course.
so something I remember, talking to you when we started training, and I think within the first couple of days I was like, so Suraj, tell me a diet plan and this and that. And I remember you saying, अभी जो खा रहे हो वो चलने दो, मतलब, will slowly get into changing what you have been eating for years.
Yeah.
Right, which was so refreshing for me. I was like, अरे, मतलब ये बंदा खाना ये खाना बंद कर दो, वो खाना बंद कर दो, ये भी नहीं कर सकते, ये सब नहीं बोल रहा है. I mean, how is it possible? Like, how is it possible? Right? Which is, I think, a lot of people, the first thing they are given is a diet plan.
Yeah.
आज से ये भी बंद, ये भी बंद, ये भी बंद. और उसी के, people love food, okay? And a country like India, we live on food. Any state, any whatever, खाना is our thing.
Yeah.
Right? हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं तो हम खाना खा रहे हैं.
बोर हो रहे हैं.
या बोर हो रहे हैं तो खाना खा रहे हैं. फैमिली है तो खाना खा रहे हैं.
Celebration है.
बाहर जा रहे हैं तो खाना खा रहे हैं. So it's खाना खाना खाना. So for a country like that, suddenly आपने उनको वो सब खाने से मना कर दिया जो जिसके लिए वो जीते हैं. उनका, I think, motivation तो वही खत्म हो गया.
Yeah.
Right? So tell me a little about this idea of how you approach diet when it comes to your clients.
Well, I feel like, because I feel these two things are very different also. So working out is one activity, one step at a time, one day at a time. I am a
One
huge
meal at a
believer.
time.
I am a huge believer about that, because when you talk about some days, even in my head, I have a bigger goal in life, and when I think about it, I immediately feel sad. I feel very
My God, there's
demotivated.
so much to do.
I don't think I will reach there.
Yeah,
I feel I started correlating that to people and their fitness
That's so
goals.
lovely, actually.
So it has helped me understand a perspective from there, and that okay, if I feel this way about my goal, longer goal, bigger goal, they would also feel the same way about physical fitness, and that is not their forte also. So I need to be that guiding hand here. I can't be pressurizing them to feel certain way about this journey. Then I'm taking them backwards.
Yeah, it can't feel like a mountain on your first day,
Yeah.
right?
And it shouldn't, but I feel like for a lot of people they have this idea. A lot of times I have given a number of trials in 2018 when I was trying to freelance. Most of the clients I did not make it, not because of the budget, I was charging them very less. But what was the problem is, in my first trial I did not tire them enough, because they wanted to feel very dead after the workout, and I did not give them that. I gave them
Wow.
awareness and knowledge, and they were like, 1 घंटे के लिए आ रहे हो आप, मुझे खत्म करके दो, बिकॉज मैं
मुझे
बाद में,
अवेयरनेस नहीं चाहिए, आप मुझे थकाओ.
मुझे इसके बाद पानी पूरी खाना है और पाव भाजी खाना है और वड़ा पाव खाना है, उसके लिए तुम मुझे थकाओ, so that तुम ये काम करो.
That is justified. I don't feel guilty about it.
Exactly. I think most people don't want to be accountable.
Also, it's a problem in India that the moment we pay someone, we think we own them.
Yeah.
You know, they need to work for us.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's so important for anyone, even who's paying, to realize that you are paying them for something that you don't know. So why don't you begin with respecting what they probably know, and they probably know it much better than you do.
True.
You know, so yeah, the food thing is something that
So I think sorting one meal at a time, I go back that way. I first ask them for a recall what they're currently taking, and that is where I change things, alter things, because I don't believe in completely giving them a table.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. I feel people can feel very extremely demotivated,
Yeah.
especially when they are paying.
yeah.
I am constantly saying this because again, it's a lot of effort to pay someone
Yeah.
about movement, but still you
Yeah.
can't,
It's not the
nothing.
same.
No matter technology kitna bhi aage chala jaye, but I feel like unless a machine is making you do this, then you will feel that way.
Yeah.
Otherwise you need someone, and I need a coach, you need a coach, everyone needs a coach, everyone needs someone to guide,
Yeah. To guide.
some way to guide, and then eventually you can take it ahead.
Absolutely. You know, talking about the diet thing, I am somebody, I mean, I had become aware of making some changes to my diet and all of that in the last 4-5 years. But I never thought I could give up sugar. हालांकि मैं ज़्यादा नहीं खाती हूँ, but I love my chai with sugar. अगर कुछ मीठा सामने आ गया तो मैं एक पीस तो ले ही लूंगी types, right?
Yeah.
And I remember when we started, you know, by the end of I think 3 months, when we were only talking about things and धीरे धीरे करके my diet was changing. There were days that मेरे सामने आप कुछ भी मीठा ला दो. It's not like I was like, no, 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 no. There was no conversation happening inside me. There was no conflict.
Yeah.
I was like, nahi. Matlab, it didn't even catch my attention. It had become so मेरे अंदर से, मतलब वो जो क्रेविंग थी, या वो जो क्रेविंग क्या होती है, इट्स द माइंड, इट्स द माइंड विच रन्स योर लाइफ इन अ लॉट ऑफ वेज, राइट? सो खाना इज नॉट सो मच अबाउट व्हाट सूट्स योर टमी एंड व्हाट सूट्स योर हेल्थ. इट्स मोर अबाउट माई माइंड वांट्स दिस एंड नाउ इट वांट्स दिस एंड वांट्स दैट. सो द मोमेंट यू रियलाइज एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस कम्स टुगेदर, वो मेरी क्रेविंग्स छूटती गई. एंड in fact, I want to introduce here the idea of a balanced diet. And when I say a balanced diet, protein is such an important part of our diet, which none of us have been taught. I mean, it is somehow just not there, you know, as a part of our upbringing. हमारे खाने में आपको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दाल मिल जाएगी, नॉन वेज में थोड़ा चिकन मिल जाएगा, अंडा मिल जाएगा, जो भी है. बट I mean, it's now that honestly, it's last year that I truly understood why do I need to have the kind of protein I need to have, along with limiting my carbs and my fats and my fiber, and how important it is, not just because I'm working out, but in general. So I want you to speak a little about that.
Okay, I feel like every one of us, even while studying, we did have, balanced diet.
पढ़ाया सब कुछ था.
ये बुक्स में है. अगेन वी हैड बोथ ऑप्शंस, वेजिटेरियन नॉन वेजिटेरियन. ऑब्वियसली उस टाइम पे वीगन शब्द नहीं यूज़ होता था, बट अगेन इंडियन वेजिटेरियन
जो भी है, हाँ.
यस, हम सबके लिए बहुत कुछ ऑप्शंस थे और अभी भी है. इट्स जस्ट दैट वी वेर नॉट
हमारे
अवेयर
मम्मी पापा ने हमें ऑप्शंस दिए ही नहीं.
that. I think that is again culture, and with generation things started changing.
Dude, it's whole of India. No matter where you go, it is such
Yeah.
a carb-heavy diet.
It is.
It is not even funny.
It is, and I feel like still we were fine or okay. Back then how we started was different. We were more about physical movement and less about eating was a fuel. Now eating is about taste, eating is about variety, eating is about flavor. I mean, eating is also about emotion.
You said ETs.
Yeah, eating is इतने बार eating कर लिया है हमने. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it is all about various emotions that we feel. But if we talk about specifically diet, balanced diet, easy बात मैं बोलता हूँ, एक थाली लो, उसमें तुम कुछ veggies डालो. We end up eating potatoes because we
Oh,
all
yeah,
love
we
them.
love potatoes.
So I think that is what I want to clarify. Don't count vegetables as potato. There are other veggies, there are leafy veggies. Then comes this protein. If you are working out, it is very important for you to eat protein because with
How much
workout,
protein for? Give me an example.
अगर एक रफली मैं बोलूँ, एक थाली में अगर तुम कुछ भी चीज़ कोई भी मील ले रहे हो उसमें प्रोटीन हो, पहले तो ये ध्यान रखो, क्योंकि यहाँ पे चीज़ें गलत हो जाती है. अगर तुम उतना ध्यान रख रहे हो तो एटलीस्ट जस्ट सिंपली मेक श्योर दैट योर ब्रेकफास्ट, योर लंच, योर डिनर, और ब्रेकफास्ट और डिनर कोई भी 2 मील में इनफ प्रोटीन हो. इट कैन बी वेजिटेरियन सोर्स, इट कैन बी नॉन वेजिटेरियन सोर्स, इट कैन बी एगिटेरियन सोर्स. यू वांट एग्स, you want Greek yogurt, you can eat chicken, you can eat. These are the some protein sources. And if you are vegan, or I feel like any and other legumes and these things जो इंडिया में मिलता है, these are vegan options. So you can still follow a vegan diet in a budget. ऐसा नहीं कि vegan is for expensive.
सवाल है कि क्या बॉडी बनाना, जिम करना, अच्छी डाइट रख पाना, इज दिस ओनली फॉर पीपल विद सम मनी, और कैन एनीवन, or is it available to accessible to everybody?
I think it's accessible to anyone and everyone, but unless and until you have certain requirements per se. For example, if I am a vegetarian, that gives me lesser options, that gives me lesser, cheaper options. These things change, but if you can eat anything and everything, the cheapest protein source would be an egg. But obviously, if you are a vegetarian and vegan person, then there's a lot of other options like chana. I feel chana चटपटा हमारे इंडियन डाइट में easily कैसे भी casually involved हो ही जाता था. But
चना हमें प्रोटीन भी देता है और गैस.
gas भी देता है. Now again, these are certain
choice is
complications. It is not expensive at all whatsoever. You need to have that clarity what you want, what your goal is, and what you are able to take in.
Yeah.
जितना capacity है वो तो करो. I feel most people give up on that thought कि नहीं होगा
इतना
मुझसे.
इतना मत सोचने को बोलो टाइप्स.
Yes.
My second thing तो नहीं, बहुत सारी चीजें हो चुकी हैं. But another next thing I want to talk about is the idea of protein shakes and supplements. When I say supplements, I mean the vitamin mineral supplements.
Yeah.
Which is what I want to share with my viewers. That last year when I started this journey, of course I had done whole blood test and everything, and every inch of my body was tested because Suraj asked me to, and I said, good to go. And so he put me on vitamin, he put me on fish oil, omega-3. He put me on vitamin E capsules, vitamin C with zinc and magnesium.
Yeah.
Zinc and magnesium was something that I was not very aware of, and it got introduced in my system. And I must say, guys, I just got my yearly blood test done again like 10 days back, and good to go.
I'm glad.
So I want to say that one thing, the one difference that I found was the fact that हम especially in a city like Bombay हम बहुत ज़्यादा बीमार होते हैं
Yeah.
because the weather keeps changing very often. With my schedule, with the amount of travel I do, with एक दिन यहाँ तो दूसरे दिन suddenly I'm in US, my whole life has changed like
Changed.
360 degrees, 180 degrees actually. Like suddenly I'm from here to there in like days, overnight. And while I used to fall sick every time there was a change in something, I must say, I must admit that last year, I think I have survived so many weathers, so many, what are these called?
Zones.
Continents, zones, time zones. I have survived them, and I'm like, what happened? Like, and I really believe that. I think all these extra things that I started taking with my workout really, really helped me. And of course, the fact that I was working out more regularly than before, it kept me going, my immunity going. So that's a big plus. Second thing, the protein part of it. Now, I personally, if I had it my way, I would not drink protein. I just don't like it, right? It's like, but I think somewhere I have told myself that this is my protein ka goal.
Yeah.
I can't keep eating whether it's eggs or paneer or chicken. मैं beyond a limit में नहीं खा सकती. So what is the easiest thing for me is to do protein, right? And there are a lot of conflicted conversations about protein लेना चाहिए नहीं लेना चाहिए. I want to know your views on it.
Well, I feel like protein is important, but what we are specifically talking about is a protein supplement.
Yeah.
Now, I think supplement का मतलब हमें पता है, but वो register नहीं होता है. Supplement is something that you take extra. It's more like मैंने कुछ extra ले लिया है, तो वो add कर रहे हैं क्योंकि requirement है, वरना लेते ही नहीं थे हम. तो protein supplement makes is majorly for convenience. It's for people who have limitations in terms of diet. If you are, say, if I'm a person who's very on the go, I don't have time to
Cook my meals
cook
and,
my
yeah,
meal. What I will
plan my
do is
meals.
I would have a fruit and a protein shake. I'm sorted, kind of sorted for the
For one meal,
breakfast.
yes.
Yeah, in that way it becomes convenient. And let's just say if I'm a vegetarian person, I've been bored of eating paneer, or tofu, or anything, any other sauce that I'm having. I'm bored of it, but I want something sweet, something to just, make myself feel that I'm eating right, I'm recovering, and I'm taking care of myself, and it's sorted.
Yeah.
It's less inconvenient.
Yeah.
So I feel like protein shakes kind of come into the rescue whenever you are stuck in such a situation.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
Proteins are
negatively.
not necessarily chemical, but yes, they are processed in some ways.
Yeah, again, people have this ideology that, oh, anything which comes in a package is harmful for us, but they never think before eating
What
a
about
chip.
vegan proteins? Less harmful?
No, not necessarily. Again, vegan protein, basically, it's for people who either believe that they don't want to harm any animal
Yeah.
in this process, or for people who have discomfort when they consume
Yeah,
lactose
yeah,
oriented or milk oriented or
Lactose
meat
intolerant,
oriented.
yes.
Yes, so it's an issue oriented. If I have an issue, I would go for something that is making my life easy, but it's also less harmful for me in terms of my gut.
It
Again,
makes me
it's
feel gut. Yes, the gut
it's
health. Yes.
gut is the right word, and individual perspective, individual body, everyone's body is different. So if it's suiting your needs, go ahead. Anything that works for you.
Yeah. Next question quickly. Is there a difference between what women can, the workout women can do versus the workout that men can do?
There's no difference per se in terms of certain way that you can't do this. You, depending on the complications that you are or in a situation you are. Obviously, if you are on your chumps or during that space, then you can avoid certain exercises. If you are pregnant, then you can avoid certain exercises.
Of course,
But apart from that, there's no limitation that women have to stick to certain exercises. But this is again common thing that, even today when we go to the gym, we see a lot of women only doing treadmills and cardio. But it's a very different space wherein they don't know what to do, and they are misguided looking at on the screen. But today everyone's working out and strength training.
I love that. I actually love the fact that there is a shift in the number of women, especially that
Yeah.
hit the gym, and of course, the men are also becoming more,
Yeah.
like they want to push themselves.
In fact, on the contrary, women need more muscle so that they are able to function
They
more
have,
efficiently because of the
with
hormonal
pregnancy, with
change.
menopause, a lot of
Yeah, in general, because of every month.
yeah, every
Also,
month,
it's a lot of
exactly.
loss of blood
Yeah.
and in general tissues,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you need to regain, you need to rework on that strength and everything. So you need to work extra
Exactly. I
harder.
think, guys, that's an amazing point that you women out there, girls out there, you actually need to work harder, work out
Yeah.
more, and so please push yourself.
Don't feel inferior about hitting a gym. Find a trainer or just find someone that you feel confident enough to go to the gym
Please
with.
don't go with your husbands and boyfriends. They don't make the best trainers.
Yeah, I mean, please find a guided person, but definitely start strength training. You would thank me, thank Kirti, and thank anyone and everyone who's going to help you in this journey. You will feel very grateful about. So,
Okay, my last question to end this beautiful session with you is, I think um, I think you have come out as a gay person,
yes.
right? And I must tell you that I'm super super proud of the fact that you are out with this truth, which is your truth.
Yes.
And I mean, I've heard a bit of your journey of coming out, and I know it's been super tough, but kudos to you for being able to do that, to be able to sit here and tell the world that yes, I'm a gay man. And I have a quick question related to that.
Yeah.
In an industry where personal training or trainers generally are, most of them are these very masculine looking, macho looking men, how did you find your space and how tough was it to find a space for yourself?
Well, I think I started this professionally as a fitness coach in 2016. Back then, I wasn't out. I was not sure about doing or taking this step.
Yeah.
But because I had already developed my professional space, it was fairly easier for me because I had something of my own on my own.
Yeah.
I had nothing to worry about. And in fact, I was working in Bombay, so in my head, I was like, okay, things won't matter so much. But definitely, it's not going to be very. I won't talk to you about a sad story because there's no sad story. I
There's no
feel.
victimhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel if you are good at your work, you will always be seen for or known for your work.
Yeah.
But if you are, obviously, there are going to be negative comments and people looking at you and people just making you feel inferior.
Yeah.
Because this is something I've noticed in the society gym as well. You know, when there's a female trainer walking in, suddenly everyone's like, okay, what is she bringing in here? What is she doing? Likewise, when I entered the space or when I enter any gym, I see this men looking at me and they're like, what is this person doing? Is he even a trainer?
Yeah.
How can he be a trainer?
Yeah.
These are certain questions that
Conditioning
arise.
with which they, just look at you
Yeah.
and judge you.
Yeah, so they think like it's their space,
Yeah.
but I am just here to remind them that it's a space for everyone.
Yes.
And it's about work,
Yeah.
it's about knowledge, and
make your
it
own
has
space.
nothing to do with what you identify as and what you are doing anywhere. It has nothing to do. So I feel I'm here to give my knowledge, I'm here to share my knowledge, and that's what I should be known for.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
How lovely is that? So, yes, I think that's wonderful. And I must say it again that I think I've found what I was looking for when it comes to a personal trainer. And it's been a very, very fruitful and very satisfying journey with you so far. And miles to go before we sleep.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Suresh, for being on this show with me. And thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for watching once again my podcast called Meraki. And I will see you next time very, very soon.